Let's imagine a story of your past. 10 years back, when you were roaming on the streets, you found a book named How to Build a Time Machine by H.G. Wells. You don't know who is H.G. Wells, you don't know the owner of that book, you just find it. But at the first glance, you did what everybody else will do, you laughed. But the particular piece of information that this book teaches us how to build a time machine was still going in some part of your brain. Hence, you started working on it. And after 10 years, you succeed. You just build a time machine. And now in present, you have a time machine. And today, you are testing it for the first time. You took that time machine, go 10 years back in the past, a time just before you found that book, and put your present book at the place where your 10 years old one found that book. That means 10 years ago, the book that you found was given by the person which is in present. Then who's the owner of that book? Is it H.G. Wells or you? Or if we talk in the language of the Dark series, where is the origin? Hello everyone, welcome back to another series, and in this series we will be talking about that how Dark series worked. This is episode number 1 named as Bootstrap Paradox. Let's get straight into it. In the starting of this video, I actually shared a tremendous example of what is Bootstrap Paradox. Initially, we take an object, take it to the past so that its time of creation is changed. With Bootstrap Paradox, everything is fine, but there are some consequences. And in order to discuss the biggest consequence, I would like to introduce the second law of thermodynamics. And according to second law of thermodynamics, an object which always travel forward in time will have its entropy always be increased. That means its disorderness will always increase. Now applying that second law of thermodynamics to specifically our book, that how to build a time machine. And you can imagine that the distance between my finger describes the condition of that book. As the time passes, this loop actually continues, that this book goes to past, then it comes to present, then it again goes to past, and then it comes to present. But slowly, by its second law of thermodynamics, the book will actually increase its disorder. That means the book will actually start to destroy, and a point will come where you cannot use that book to build a time machine, and where the loop will break. But the Dark series worked. How? The creator of Dark series worked it very cleverly. They take an object, take it to the past, and never use that object to bring it till the present. They always replicate that object to another one and bring that object to the present and let it destroy. And when this object comes to the past, they replicate again it, destroy the first one, and then take it to the present, so that the second law of thermodynamics is applied, and in this loop everything is going on fine.